Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Richard Haynes again with Total Joint Fitness. Hey, the reason I want to speak with you this morning, I've gotten a couple of emails, and also I have some patients of mine when I'm working in physical therapy, home health, during the day, that are asking me, what's your motivation to work out? Why do you like to work out? Well, for those of us that work out, there's a number of reasons, but mainly the reason I like and what motivates me to work out every day is the fact that, number one, I understand our physical bodies are a calling card, more or less, our business cards. You're presenting yourself to the general public. So you want to look and practice what you preach. For instance, I can't go into a home and say, hey, listen, I'd like you to do this and that, if I don't show some sort of confidence in my ability to do what I'm asking you to do. It's all about self-discipline. It's all about mental toughness. It's all about getting your body and your mind in shape. But what motivates me really to work out each and every day, and also to follow a clean diet, is the fact that I've been in physical therapy in the medical business now for over 21 years, along with fitness. And what I'm finding is people that do not take care of themselves physically decay much faster. I think we all know that at this point. And the fact that I'm in that AARP crowd now, I understand that life is not getting any easier. Physically, it's getting tougher. So you need to be tough mentally and physically to get through today's world. Medical costs in this country are sky high. I don't know if they're ever going to go down. But what I don't want to do is spend my time as I get older in and out of doctor's offices all day long. That turns into a full-time job for a lot of people I see throughout the day. I don't want to be a part of that. And I think most of you that have tuned into my blog here or know me don't want to fall into that same sort of trap. There's no reason for it. Sure, there's things we can't prevent. There's things that genetically affect us in our lives. Those things, all the exercise and clean diets in the world may not help you. But for those chronic conditions like diabetes, for instance, those are things that can, or type 2, those are things that can be prevented in a large degree with physical activity and watching your sugar and possibly your carbohydrate levels. But I like to keep my fitness and my training somewhat simple. I don't get into calorie counting and how many carbs I'm taking in and so forth and so on. I believe in a high protein, low carbohydrate diet. But my motivation is to keep myself healthy, to keep myself functional, to keep myself strong, to make it a point where my wife, for instance, isn't having to take care of me, even though she more than happily would. But I want to be able to stand on my own and function on my own. I don't plan on retiring. I love fitness. I plan on taking this as my second career once I'm out of physical therapy. And I want to spread the word throughout the community. I want to go into homes and help people to get their lives back, to maintain some sort of functional ability to operate in day-to-day world, to have the strength to get out of bed, have the strength to go up and downstairs, to have the strength to go to the grocery store or carry a bag of groceries in. So this is why I train, to keep our body strong. And not only when you keep yourself physically strong, it also affects your mental status as well, believe it or not. Physically strong and mentally strong is what you need, especially as you get older. I have a thing where I like to be age defiant. Sure, I understand aging is a part of life. But I'm not going down and crawling into a hole and saying, well, I'm getting older, I can't do this, I can't do any of that. I'm going to fight it to the end. I'm going to work out, I'm going to train, and I want my patients to, and I want my clients to do that forever. Once I show them and instruct them in certain home exercise programs, I want them to be motivated to do the best they can to continue on. Fitness is a lifelong journey. When I tell my patients, I go into their homes, I see them, I say, listen, you can consider yourself in physical therapy the rest of your life. And of course I get this look like, what? No, that doesn't mean a guy like me is coming into your house from here on out to work with you in physical therapy. But you want to have a mindset that you're going to train your body to stay as strong as you can. That's not only for you, but for your caregivers, for your spouse, for your loved ones, for your entire family. So staying strong physically and mentally as we age is important. It's going to help you save not only time being frustrated that you can't live the life you want anymore, that you lose your independence, you have to rely on somebody else now. It's also going to save you some money in your pocketbook when it comes to prescription costs and medical costs and visits to the doctors here and there and being run through this test and that test. You don't want to be a part of that crowd. Sure, doctors are good. They have their place in society naturally. You got an emergency, it's good to have a good, sound doctor. But to be running in and out every 6 months with labs and this test and that test, that's just not for me. And I hope for many of you, that's not for you either. So my motivation is to train hard, to keep my body strong, because I want to work as long as I can to be a part of society. I want to be standing on my own 2 feet, and I want to be able to determine my life the way I want to live it, and not the way somebody else is going to ask me to live it for them. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy, stay mentally tough. That's what it takes as we get older. Now, for those of you that have had knee and hip replacements, I specialize that as far as physical therapy and rehabilitation. You can read my blog here at totaljointfitness.biz. I put up web posts not only regarding orthopedic physical therapy, but a lot of information regarding fitness for older adults over 50. So take my advice, stay motivated to train, and don't think about what you're doing today, but think long term. Where's my workouts and my exercises taking me? People will say, well, that's boring, I can't do that. Well, get off of that and think about what you're trying to do, where you're going in your life. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? You got to have your health first before you do anything. Remember, health is wealth. This is Richard Haynes signing off, totaljointfitness.biz. Have a good day, my friends.